Right. So I just discovered something pretty interesting recently, and I know I'm a bit late to the game because I see that the guy's been uploading for a while, but this guy on YouTube, Elisha Long, and his retard-maxing, I guess, philosophy. I really don't know what to make of the guy, and I'm not, and in keeping with retard-maxing, I'm not really going to think about whether or not it's a philosophy for too much, but it really struck a chord with me, and I think I was kind of approaching that, or at least something close to that on my own. And I just wanted to talk about that. I wanted to pop in on here. I know it's been a really long time since I've uploaded a video, and mostly because I didn't have anything to say. And I really don't have anything to say, but I'm going to say some stuff anyways. I recently have deleted all of my social media accounts, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, Snapchat, all of that gone. I feel like just being on social media this day and age, especially as like an adult man, it's really bad for you. Like, it's really not good for your soul, not good for your mind. I don't think there's really anything good that comes out of social media, and that's even including Facebook Marketplace. Like, oh, keep it for Facebook Marketplace. You don't need to sell stuff, dude. Stop buying stuff. Stop selling stuff. I think everyone needs to get off of social media. Yeah, I know that's a broad statement, but I think, especially if you're watching this video, I think we're done. We're done with social media. We're done with the brain rot. We're done with the doom scrolling. We're done with the being at low points in our lives and comparing that to the high points of other people's lives as we sit on a toilet taking a shit and wonder why we don't have the great and cool things and experiences that other people are having. I think we're done with putting on the charade of having to prove to other people, strangers on the internet, that we're interesting and fun people, and that we're living fulfilled lives, and that we're, worth following, worth people knowing what we're doing all the time. I think we're past the point of having just any kind of thought and just immediately broadcasting it out for the entire world to see. I think we're done with that. I think we need to sit with our thoughts and sit with our emotions a little bit more. When I say we, I'm not really prescribing this to everybody. I kind of am, but really I'm talking about myself. I think we're done with really just the whole dog and pony show of like Instagram and Facebook and all of that. I think it's a very fake and disingenuine way to socialize with people. I think the algorithms are there to control your mind and to make really these social media algorithms, they are hyper targeted at your wallet. They are vacuum cleaners that are just heat seeking your wallet, trying to suck all of your money away from you, money that you have now, and then also potential money in the future. Like, they want to make you into like a dumb little consumer goyim, so that way what little money you are capable of earning after they've like fried your brain is going straight to like TikTok shop and cheap Chinese shit off of Temu. So I think we're done with that. I think we need to move past it. I think we need to move past just listening to these short form videos of really kind of hollow and sad people putting on fake smiles and doing retarded stuff online for clout and entertainment. I think it's really dumb. I think we're done really oversharing our lives and not letting any mystery like surround ourselves. Like, we don't have any aura, because everybody knows precisely when we like take shits, and everybody knows our deepest inner thoughts and all the little quirks about our day and personality. Everybody knows everything about that because we're posting it online all the time. So we're not able to build any aura or any mystique. So I think we're done with that. I think we need to start aura farming, retard maxing, and really just and just IRL-Maxxing, right? I don't know if that's a thing, but getting off of social media and just being like IRL. So yeah, aura farming, retard-maxxing, IRL-Maxxing, and we need to get all of that. But yeah, I think that's great. And so speaking of like Elisha Long and everything, I think I was kind of tangentially coming towards that because I also started thinking about like I watch a lot of YouTube, and it's kind of ironic that I'm posting this on here, but I've been thinking I needed to stop watching so much YouTube. I've got so many of other people's voices in my like day, like just from podcasts or YouTube videos, video essays, and then my day is just full of like other people's voices, sort of like as a soundtrack to my life. And I think I'm being smart, and I'm using my time well by listening to like these podcasts about, you know, sports, science, like athleticism, cybersecurity. And I think I'm learning all day long, but really what I'm doing is I'm not allowing my own brain to just exist like in its own space. And so I've always got these little, not demon as like evil spirits, but like daemons, right? These little like spirits in my head talking. I know it sounds like I'm an ultimate schizoid right now, but that's really the effect that like constantly scrolling videos or constantly having podcasts or constantly having TV or some other like electronic voice just constantly playing in the background. It creates like this little spirit, like, right, entity in your brain that's like taken over your thought process, right? It's influencing you. And as schizo as that sound, I think that's the best way that I can describe it. And so I think we need to starve that like schizo spirit and get it out of my head, so that way my own thoughts can thrive, prosper, and flower into something. Allow myself to be bored, right? Bored maxing. I think since I haven't been bored a lot, I haven't had a lot of sort of just inspiration, like any eureka moments. I haven't had a eureka moment since, honestly, since like basic combat training. And that's one thing that I was thinking, like at basic training, I was so bored because I didn't have any, like no music, no phone, the only books we were allowed to have was like the Army Blue Book. And once you've read that thing like 30 times, you don't really want to look at it anymore. So I had like a little notebook and a pen, and I carried that thing around with me everywhere. And I would just be writing and drawing and just having all these ideas. And I remember thinking, like, just sitting in my bunk in the barracks one day, just ideas flowing, just generating. I felt like a madman, like I was having this huge eureka moment because I was bored for so long, and my mind was able to like just start creating and coming up with ideas. And I felt like a superhero, honestly. But then after I graduated and got out of basic training, I got my phone, my laptop, and everything, and books and podcasts and music and movies and all that. I haven't really had any like eureka moment like that since then. Like it's been like my mind has went dormant. Not that I'm like, it's retard maxing, but in the bad way. Like not even, I don't know how to explain it. Like there's two different kinds of retard maxing, and I think I was on the bad one. Like I was just not, I was like NPC maxing. Let's just call it. I was an NPC, right? I'm trying to retard max, not NPC max. And I think I've been NPC maxing, just Instagram, YouTube, music, podcasts, just not a single original thought in my head, just going on with whatever's going on on the net. And so I think I've been blessed enough to kind of have that moment of like realization, like, oh shit, this is what I'm like. I've been an actual NPC for a while, and I'm gonna try to fix that. And so I started like going on to my, like I watch a lot of YouTube, so I thought maybe instead of trying to quit like cold turkey, I would just like change my algorithm. So I went on the YouTube setting and deleted my entire watch history, right? So hopefully to start resetting the suggestions, when it would start suggesting like stuff that I didn't want to like watch anymore, Mostly it's like consumer tech stuff, like phones, laptops coming out, smartwatches, all this just sort of consumerist type stuff. Like, I've got a perfectly fine smartwatch, I got a perfectly fine phone, my camera works fine, like I don't need to upgrade anything. And I was always watching like these reviews and feeling like I needed to like buy something. So I started like unsubscribing from all those channels, don't recommend this channel, not interested. And that was when I like discovered retardmaxxing, when they started serving me, like YouTube, I guess, didn't know what to give me. So it gave me this video, and it was something like, be retarded because 99% of men are like spiritually lesbian. And I thought, wow, it's like a completely unskippable title. I don't know what the hell he's talking about. That was earlier today, and I think I've watched about 6 of his videos, and so I'm like, all right, I get the gist of this guy, and I've just been chewing on that, really. Yeah, I think it's very, very close to like the path. Like, I'm not like a disciple of his, I don't think, but I think it's definitely something worth chewing on, and just kind of not thinking about too much, but sort of just absorbing it, right, without ruminating on the philosophy, right, the way of life. But yeah, I think what we all need to do is get off social media, be more retarded, and just get out there and start IRL-Maxxing and not being NPCs. So that's really all I've got to say. If you watch this, drink some water. Turn off like your phone. Don't watch any TV. Like tonight, like after this, like after I'm done talking, drink some water. Turn off your phone unless you've got like kids or something and you need it for emergencies. Like, turn off your laptop, turn off your TV. Don't read a book. Just like sit there and feel like what happens, and whatever feelings you're feeling, just sit down on your bed and like turn everything off, and just feel what that feels like, and let it, and like be okay with it for like 5 minutes. All right. See ya.